Michael Neuvirth makes a superhuman save as the Flyers hold on to beat the Minnesota Wild 3-2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Patrick Glenn, and welcome back to the Orange and Black Attack. What a save by Michael Neuvirth! If you haven't seen the highlights of this yet, go and check out the NHL Network and see the save that he makes. Let's get into this game. The Flyers strike first with a Sam Gagner goal as he's able to fall as it falls right in his lap, and he's able to spin it past Dubnik, and the Flyers take a 1-0 lead. They would hold that lead going into the into the second period. Flyers played sloppy within the first 5 minutes of this game. They allowed three uh, rushes that odd man rushes in this game. They played a little sloppy in the beginning of the game, but they were able to settle down. Like I said, Sam Gagner puts the Flyers up first. Thomas Vanek ties it in the second period for the Wild as he's able to get it past Neuvirth. So we are tied 1-1. Flyers get a power play later in the period, and Mark Streit, with about 3 seconds left on the power play, lifts off a wicked wrist shot and it gets past Dubnik. So the Flyers are up 2-1. A little bit later on in the second period, Granlund from the Minnesota Wild uh, is able to tie the game as he gets it past Neuvirth to tie the game up 2-2. We go into the third period tied. Um, they had said that Minnesota's record, if they had gotten a lead before the second period, that their record was 20-0-1, uh, holding the lead going into the third period. So the Flyers wanted to hold off on that, but they were able to keep the game tied going into the third period. Um, Great work later in the about midway through about 12 minutes into the period. Great work by Chris Vandevelde, able to get the puck out. He's able to stuff one, but it stopped by Dubnik, but it falls right in. And a diving Pierre Edward Belmar is able to get it past Dubnik. The Flyers have a 3-2 lead. So everybody's thinking, and they haven't been able to do this most of the year. They haven't been able to hold leads, and they've been giving games up with less than a minute left. Um, Sean Couturier takes a dumb penalty towards midway, about 6 minutes left in the game. So the Wild have a power play, but the Flyers penalty kill stepped up. Michael Neuvirth really played well in this game. Um, Flyers kill the penalty, but we get down to about 3 seconds left, and the Wild are able to find the guy open over on the right side corner, the right side of Neuvirth, and the guy, being a right hand shot, has a wide open net. He fires, and somehow Michael Neuvirth got over and stopped this puck. He got over and stopped the puck. He dove, and it didn't cross the line. If you see the highlights, it's a superhuman save. So Michael Neuvirth saves the game for the Flyers. They were able to hold on, and they are able to win 3-2. The Flyers' goal scorers are Sam Gagner, Mark Streit, and Pierre Edward Belmar. Uh, Granlund for the Wild and Thomas Vanek for the Wild. They're the goal scorers for them. I don't have the picture up because I just couldn't get it. Um, was a scary moment in the game about midway through the second period. Jake Voracek had a breakaway, was going to go to his forehand. He was knocked down. He ran into Dubnik, who looked like he hyperextended his leg on the post, but he stayed in the game. So that's good. You hate to see anybody get hurt, whether it's your team or anybody on the um, opposing team. So that's good. Like I said, Flyers win 3-2. Next game is 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon on Comcast Sportsnet for those who live in the Philadelphia area. It's 1 o'clock against the Arizona Coyotes, and then they turn around 7 o'clock on Monday, February 29th. I am actually going to the game. I am taking my boy, like I said in the last episode, to the game for his birthday, and it's Hall of Fame night for Jimmy Watson. 7 o'clock against the Calgary Flames on Comcast Sportsnet. The Flyers, they got done the first game of this 6-game homestand. A lot of the players have pointed to this homestand for a chance to get points out of this. Uh, Jake Voracek has come out and said if we can come out and get 10 points in this homestand, that'll help our playoff cause. But like I've said, if they don't make the playoffs, then it's fine. Like I said, we're just moving to the future. Um, But it was evident in this game that the Flyers, they played solid, just like except for the sloppiness in the first 5 minutes of the game, they played solid just like they did in Carolina. They weren't able to get anything past just the one goal past Ward, but they played solid in this game. The power play did click um, with one goal. Hopefully, we'll have G back, Claude Giroux, going into the hopefully this weekend, and hopefully by Monday we'll have him back. But you know, it's just hoping. If he's not, guys have got to step up just like they did today. Guys like Gagne and Belmar and Strite. Belmar breaks a 28 game goalless drought. Mark Strite breaks a. I think the last time he scored was against Boston, which was on January 18th. So that pretty much ends this episode. I don't know how long it's clocked in here. I really don't care. Let's just get it out of there. Uh, like I said, Flyers win 3-2. Superhuman save by Michael Neuvirth. My 3 stars of the game, of course, is Michael Neuvirth with his save, and he kept the lead for the Flyers. Belmar with his game-winning goal, he's a 2nd star, and Mark Strite with his power play goal with his nice little wrister. It's a nice little wrister if you guys want to go check out the highlights. Like I said, Saturday afternoon is the next game. It is against the Arizona Coyotes at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That is 10 o'clock for those on the West Coast. It is on Comcast Sportsnet for those who live in the Philadelphia area. And like I always say, good night and good hockey.